Every XLM and QNT holder is asking the same question right now: is this just another boring sideways move, or the start of something much bigger? Most traders are ignoring these two coins, chasing memes and hype. But the truth is, the real money isn't made where the noise is. It's made where the infrastructure is being built quietly. Stellar is already powering cross-border payments for governments and remittance giants. Quant has just been chosen to deliver part of the UK's future payments infrastructure. That's not speculation, that's reality. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you why this setup could trigger the biggest move we've seen in years. And exactly how XLM and QNT holders should prepare before the explosion. Let's start with the charts. Quant has been consolidating for over 1,400 days. Sideways, boring, uneventful. And that's exactly what most people can't stand. But in markets, boring is often the setup for explosive. We've seen this before. XRP consolidated for years before a 600% breakout. QNT has an even smaller supply, and the fundamentals to back it up. At prices just over $100, this is the kind of structure that looks like a ticking time bomb. Meanwhile, Stellar. Retail traders still treat XLM like a forgotten alt. But behind the curtain? Governments are testing central bank digital currencies on Stellar rails. Remittance giants are using it because it's faster and cheaper than SWIFT. That's not hype, it's infrastructure adoption. So if QNT is the time bomb and XLM is already the plumbing, what happens when both narratives collide? Here's the part most holders underestimate. Institutions are not watching meme coins. They're watching infrastructure plays. Quant was literally chosen to provide the technology for the UK's tokenized deposits project. That means programmable payments, interoperability across major banks, and integration into a market that moves over $7 trillion a day. Now ask yourself, if the UK is quietly integrating Quant, and if Stellar is already solving real problems in cross-border payments, how long do you think it will take before price catches up to reality? This is the exact type of setup where retail panic sells, while institutions load up for the next decade. But here's the critical part. How do you actually prepare as a holder? Because without a plan, even the best projects won't save you. Preparation means two things: conviction and strategy. Conviction comes from knowing why you hold. XLM isn't about chasing the next pump, it's about being part of the rails of the next financial system. QNT isn't about hype, it's about interoperability between banks and real-world programmable money. Strategy means setting your rotations, knowing your exits, and not spreading yourself too thin. 5 to 10 strong plays, that's all you need. If you're holding XLM and QNT, you're already in projects tied to global adoption. But if you don't have a written plan, you'll still get shaken out like everyone else. So what's the potential upside? Where could these coins actually go if the explosion plays out? Quick reminder before we go into price predictions: nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not telling you what to buy or sell. I'm sharing my own perspective so you can do your own research and build your own strategy. Here's where things get interesting. For XLM, we're not talking about a meme run, we're talking about steady infrastructure growth. If adoption continues, we could see it pushing back into the range of $1 to $2 over the next cycle, which is a massive move from today's levels. For Quant, the consolidation is the coil. If history rhymes, and if adoption in the UK deepens, we could be looking at $400, maybe even over $1,000 in the coming years. Some long-term projections even point higher, but the key is simple: the structure plus fundamentals equal explosive potential. And that's why the title of this video is not exaggeration. Holders need to prepare now. So here's the choice: do you want to be the exit liquidity, chasing hype, or do you want to be the one positioned before the infrastructure explosion? Make your plan, know your conviction, and prepare before the move really begins. What do you think, between XLM and QNT, which one has the bigger upside potential in this cycle? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I want to see where this community stands. If you found value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe for daily crypto breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one.